What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts. We're back in the house once again to watch some more Rainbow. Yes, sir. This is one of those anime that's very thought-provoking, man. You know what I'm saying? It's to know that, people actually go through this in real life. You know what I'm saying? Even in this very same kind of scenario, I can imagine that boys really do go through this stuff in juvenile facilities. And it's not to say that, this is bringing light of something that we don't know that happens. It's just that things like this are not necessarily pushed to the forefronts of our minds. You know what I'm saying? We might hear about this stuff going on in the news, and then tomorrow it's just another day. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me being honest about when these things come up. It's great, you have a discussion, but then it doesn't dwell. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truly, for the most part, we can't really do anything about it. Like, only if we had like firsthand seeing somebody do this, then we can do something about it. But most of the time there's no evidence, you know what I'm saying, of this going on. You know it's going on. You know that little boys, little girls are out there being molested, but it's like, you can only do something about it. You know what I'm saying? You can only do something about it if you know that it's going on. And a lot of times this stuff, you don't know it's going on unless the actual victim says that it's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you have kids that have been, being molested for years, their entire childhood, and they're traumatized. They go to therapy about it. But the thing about it is that I don't even know if actual therapists can report this if they know about it. Like if it's not even, not to say that it's ongoing, but if it happened and it was revealed to them during a therapy session, I don't even know if they can actually if they can tell, like if they can tell the cops or whatever, because I think like the statute of limitation might cause them not to. I'm not sure about that, so I don't want to speak on that because those are the legal stuff, right? But as I said before, like, like if then you can actually do something about it. But for the most part, when these subjects come up, we discuss them, and then we, for the most part, we forget that this actually happens. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person like this, and I'm trying to be honest here in this intro, right? I'm the type of person like this, right? I don't like to dwell on anything, and that's why, when it comes on to this show, I said I don't want to watch too many episodes in one session of me sitting down to watch it, right? I don't want to watch too much. Even if I have to like take like an hour break and then come back to it, I will do that, because I'm the type of person like this. Like, if I watch too much of something, I will literally think about it for days. Is that how we're supposed to operate? Absolutely. I believe that when we dwell on things, that's when it affects us, and it can affect your mental health. Now, I've seen firsthand what dwelling on things can do to you, how stressful it can be. I've been through it. I've learned how to overcome it, because I used to be like that. I used to be like, I dwell on my situations, and this, the present situation of my life, the present, I'm looking for a specific word here, and it's in my head, I just can't get it out, right? It's like the stuff that happens to me, right, over the years. I've talked on this channel how I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some really horrible situations in my life, and you know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that there's not worse out there. I can only talk about my experience, right? It's it got to the point where I was literally constantly afraid. And even to this day, there's a little bit more fear. There's not a little bit more, a little fear, right? There's fear that's there where I do not ever want to be in that situation again, where I would do anything to not be homeless again. Like, it's to that point. You get what I'm saying? And it was at one point in like my early 20s, even after I, during my marriage and stuff like that, like I was constantly thinking and being afraid of, you know what I'm saying? And it holds you back, man. It really does hold you back. So I've learned how to overcome those things as I got older and how to deal with them. Never went to therapy or anything like that. I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I flipped a switch. Of course, there are still things that I think about and probably need to go, to a therapist or something. I just have somebody to talk to. But, one thing I love about my older brother, right? I have an older brother that, you know what I'm saying? He's like about 6 years older than me, right? And me and him talk. We talk through things. We talk about stuff that we never used to talk about when I was younger and stuff like that. Like, when you feel like nobody understands you, you know what I'm saying? So nowadays, it's like the conversations that we have, kind of helps both of us, because, we talk about our relationship with our father and stuff like that, and how, we just gotten to the point where, we've just forgiven him, because even though he's been married to my mom for years and years and years, you know what I'm saying, they're still together, I never felt like he was a father to me, you know what I'm saying? And I never knew for years. I thought I was the only kid that felt that way towards my father, but it just, because we never talked about it. So to come to know that my brother felt the same way, you know what I'm saying, as in him not being a present father figure for us, you know what I'm saying? We depended so much on our mom to teach us basically everything. He never taught us to be men, you know what I'm saying? And even today, I still wouldn't want him to teach me to be a man, because he's terrible at it. he's horrible, and I feel like that comes from trauma with my dad too. So it's like, just to get through that stuff, man. And as I said, man, this anime, it does bring up a lot of questions and stuff that you don't necessarily want to be thinking about 24/7. So, you know what I'm saying? So anytime I finish watching Rainbow, I have to go watch something lighthearted, because this anime, it's really thought-provoking. So that is all I have to say. Remember, guys, Terabyt Reacts in Gaming. Backup channel, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you know when more Rainbow episodes are out. Let's go react, man. I got this to do. Okay? Let's go do this. I'll see you guys at the end for the review.
Sakuragi の命を救うために6人は腹をくくった大勝負に出る。
以上があんちゃん脱獄のエースだ。
見事じゃん。さすがバレモト。
これならうまくいきそうだね。行くんだよ。しかしまずはここを抜け出さなくちゃならねえ。扉は外からしか開かないんだぜ。もちろんそれも考えてある。今日は日曜日だ。監視の数も少ないから深夜の見張りも11時と3時の2回だけになる。その隙をついてここを抜け出す。だからここの鍵はどうするんだよ。鍵は監視だけではない。当直員も持っていることは調べがついている。この中の誰かが仮病を使って医務室に侵入。 当直費の目を盗んで鍵を奪う。大役だな。今日の当直費は佐々木だぜ。
Sasaki, that's his name.
分かってる。
よし、俺が行くぜ。いざとなりゃこの歯でささぐわ。
俺が行くよ。すっぽんなんかが言ったところで薬を飲まされてすぐに返されるのがオチだ。気使ってんじゃねえよバレモト。俺が行かなきゃ成り立たねえんだろ。
だけどジョー、お前が行けばあの変態じじいに。
心配いらねえよすっぽん。ここの鍵は絶対俺が開けてやる。絶対。
自分の心はこれ以上傷つかない。自分の体もこれ以上汚れない。大事なものはたった一つ。あんちゃんの命だけだとジョーは思った。
大丈夫かジョー。
おい、監視いるか。休館だ。おい。
佐々木先生、失礼します。二社六房の横須賀城なんですが、急に腹痛を起こしたらしく、大したことなければ薬を飲ませてすぐに舎房に戻そうと思うのですが。
いや、とにかくちょっと見てみましょう。
Oh my god, this dude is disgusting, man. Disgusting.
どうでしょう先生。
ああ、そうですね。大事をとって今晩はここに泊まらせましょう。
そうですか。わかりました。よろしくお願いします。
Play into his hands.
さて横須賀君、蛇を使ってまでここに来て何が狙いなのかな。タバコか、それともヒロポンか。
先生の言う通りにすれば早くここから出してもらえるんですよね。
もちろんだとも。
だったら僕先生の言うこと何でも聞きます。
本当かね。
Jesus Christ, man.
待ってください。久々の自由です。何か美味しいものでも食べてからゆっくりと。いいでしょ先生。
ああ、もちろんだとも。なあ横須賀君、もういいだろう。我慢できないよ。なあ。
ええ、そうですね。じゃあ先生、お先にベッドへ。消しますよ。
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie, if that was me. That throat getting slit. Oh my god, I just ew.
今締め上げてやるからさ。ビットのレースが晒してんじゃねえこの変態じじい。誰がてめえみたいなやつ相手にするかよ。その姿一生笑いのネタにしてやるぜ。待たせたなみんな。次はマリオ、お前の番だ。
Did he kill him?
ジョー、無事だったんだな。
俺があんなじじいにやられるわけねえだろ。さあ
Tied him
あ
up.
んちゃんを助けに行こうぜ。
急ぐぞマリオ。あんちゃん。
Gotta get him warm.
迎えに来たよ、あんちゃん。マリオ、生きては。
to be hopeful right now, but I can't, man. This is not going to end well.
みんなでシャバに出るんだ。
So they're trying to bust out everybody. God.
逃げたのは西田六坊の6人。門を固めろ。
逃がした。絶対に逃がさんぞ。
もうバレたのか。
早すぎるぜ。
どうしよう。どうするバレモト。バレモト。まさかこんなに早く気づかれるとは。どうする。どうやって門までたどり着く。バレモト。バレモト。この俺が今頼られてんだ。この俺が。慌てんじゃねえ。俺に任せろ。バレモト。マリオ、あんちゃんを頼むぞ。下手打ってあんちゃんにもしものことがあったらただじゃおかねえぞ。スポシャバに出たら絶対女を紹介しろよ。童貞のままくたばるのはごめんだからな。
バレモト、お前。
こうなった時の対処もちゃんと想定済みよ。とにかく任せな。
おい、待て。
おい、バレモト。
バカ。
悩んでる時間はね。あんちゃんだけでも何とかしよう。いたぞ。分かっていたことだ。この作戦は何の犠牲もなしに成功できるもんじゃねえ。俺のこと初めて仲間だと言ってくれたあんちゃんを絶対救うんだ。生きられろよ、あんちゃん。
I hope he didn't electrocute himself.
なんだ。何事だ。
停電。
バレモトか。よし、今のうちだ。
このガキや。他の連中もまだ近くに潜んでるはずです。
よし、探し出せ。
正門にたった2人とはな。マリオ、ジョー、ちゃんと押さえてろ。
急げよ、兵隊。
ああ、分かってるよ。くそ。これか。違う。これも。くそ。
何やってんだ、兵隊。
Shit.
兵隊、早くしろ。奴らが来るぞ。おい、正門の鍵はどれなんだ。いたぞ、正門だ。マリオ、あんちゃんをお願い。僕、頭悪いからこれぐらいしか役に立てないから。キャベツ。キャベツ。あんちゃん。
ガキども、そこを動くなよ。
キャベツ。
ってんだマリオ。
だってキャベツが。マリオ、とにかくあんちゃんが先だ。鍵は壊した。これで追ってしばらく正門から出られねえ。
兵隊、お前。
行けよ。キャベツと必ず行くからよ。あの約束の場所に。兵隊。てめえこのいい加減にどきやがれ。付き合うぜキャベツ。おめえがいねえと体鍛えられねえもんな。兵隊。どうだあんちゃん、うめえか。シャバの空気だぞ。
これであんちゃんは助かる。そうだよなマリオ。
ああ、そうだ。あんちゃんはこれで自由だ。
Is he though? Is that Hishiara? The hell? Oh my god, bro. I knew this. This motherfucker, man. God, man.
キャベツが、兵隊が体を張ってくれた命だ。てめえなんかに俺の弾は取れねえよ。石原！てめえさえいなきゃ殺してやれ。
マリオ、あんちゃんがやばい。
あんちゃん。
Oh my god. It's tense. What are they gonna do now?
このままじゃダメだ。なんとかして医者に見せねえと。
The nurse.
バレ元の絵図はこの後どうなってる？
ここまでじゃ。もう出たとこで終わっとる。
そうか。
こっからは俺たちの仕事ってことじゃ。
みんなあんちゃんのために命かけてるってのに、俺は守ってやるどころか助けられてんじゃねえか。
何やっとんじゃマリオ。ぼーっとしてんじゃねえって。先を急ぐんじゃ。
I can't even believe that they actually got out. Which is
いつまでも気にしてんじゃねえ。
だいたいマリオが言い出さなきゃ脱獄なんて計画してなかったさ。
そう、ちょいと無謀な計画だけどな。
あんちゃんがこうして生きてるのはマリオのおかげなんだぜ。
変われよジョー。俺があんちゃん背負うからよ。
あんちゃんは死んではいない。パイだ。自由だ。もう命を狙う悪党もいない。あんちゃんを待っているのは燦然と輝く未来だけであるようにとマリオは祈った。
the what I have to say about this prison break. I don't know, man. I think it would have been better if they just, I mean, but I don't know, man. I don't even know what to think about this because, breaking out of prison for the reasons they chose to break out of prison, it's unusual to say the least. how are they planning to now you're escapees, right? So how are you planning to remedy this situation? Like, you left two people behind. Is it two or three? Three people behind. I think it's three people, right? Three people got left behind as Soldier, Cabbage, and Uncovered, right? So three people got left behind so that they can escape. What are they planning to do once now that they're out? What are they planning to do? I think more than likely they're gonna get caught again. I think that's what's going to happen. But this puts Sakuragi in a very bad space because if he gets caught now, right? If they get caught again, he's not gonna have just a couple of days left. You know what I'm saying? If it was me, what they should have done or what they should have planned to do was not an escape, but rather to save him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to think because the abuse that they were going through, I can understand why they escaped, but at the same time, you're kind of like putting yourself in more danger. I don't know. It's a double edged sword at this point. You know what I'm saying? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I mean? So let's get to the next one. This is crazy. Nuts.
ねえ聞いた？湘南特集で脱獄ですって。本当？それも4人ですってよ。前にここに入院してた子らしいわ。
でも子供でしょ、どうせすぐ捕まるわよ。
あんちゃんを出迎えてやってほしいんだ。
This is what I'm talking about. It's like nothing exists outside of the realm of what's going on, and it's baffling to me that it's like the show is like kind of like in its own bubble. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you got to think within the realms of that, but also your brain is like my brain is literally screaming at me. This woman knows what's going on. She knows. She may not have proof, but she knows. So why aren't they alerting the authorities? They're just close to the prison. They I'm confused. I'm confused because you know what's going on. At least report it so the cops can go check or something, or maybe there's some corruption going on that we don't know about. I don't know. That is not revealed to us yet, but I don't know. We're probably going to skip the intro for this because
誰？俺だ。前田くん。
he's cold.
それで体は憔悴しきった上に手に大怪我までしちまって。大怪我？とにかくあんちゃんをどっかで休ませてやりてんだ。けど俺たちには何のあてもなくて。
わかったわ。今地図を書くから待ってて。
節子さん。
農家だった親戚が住んでいた家なんだけど、今は誰も使ってないの。周りには他に家もないから人目につく心配もないわ。
ありがとう、節子さん。
出血はなんとか止まったけど意識が戻らねえ。
薬も包帯も今ので最後だしな。
それになんか栄養も取らねえと。
よし、待ってろよあんちゃん。俺がなんかうまいもん食わせてやるけ。あ、節子さん。
どこに行く気なの前田くん。じっとしてなきゃ見つかっちゃうわよ。薬と食べ物、それに着替えも持ってきたわ。私だって何かの役に立ちたいの。
節子さん。
それに桜木くんを必ず迎えに行くって約束したでしょ、水上くん。
Yeah, but it wasn't under these circumstances though. So
4人の居場所を喋るまで体に効くから覚悟しとけ。
doesn't know though.
バレモトか。ああ、何も喋ってないだろうな。喋るも何もどこ行ったかこっちが知りてえくらい。
I know, right? They don't know.
聞こえねえか。こんな時に高いびきかよ。たく、のんきなんだが神経がずぶてえって言うんだが。まあこれであと1年、俺たちが石原や佐々木の焼きに耐えりゃいいってわけだ。後悔してるのか。バカ野郎、覚悟していたことだ。でもあんちゃんのいない1年か。長い1年になりそうだな。
殴られたって蹴られたって弾までは取れねえだろう。先行の焼きやいじめは覚悟の上だった。再来年あの木の下で再会することを考えれば、それだけで胸が温かく膨らむ。
あのガキども、どうしたものか。
殺せ。殺せばいい。
石原君、もう大丈夫なのかね。
死亡診断書を3通用意しろ。
石原君、私が。
なんだよ先生。
戻ってきた。戻ってきたんだ。横須賀城が一人で戻ってきた。
Why did Joe come back?
どういうつもりで戻ってきたか知らねえが、ただで済むとは思ってねえよな。まあ、あの3人の居所を吐けば、お前だけは許してやってもいい。だが、ガセネタなんかつかませやがったら命はねえぞ。
俺の弾取れんのか。のぼせんなよ、老番。
横須賀、てめえ。
They kind of have the leverage now, in a way.
何のまでだ。
早いとこ兵隊たちを六房に戻しな。
ふざけるな。独房にぶち込まれたいのか、貴様。
俺にそんな口聞いていいのか。
何。
They kind of have the leverage now on them because it's like, you don't know where my buddy's at. So you got to treat me nice. Because if we're not being treated nice, our buddies are going to report y'all. You know what I'm saying? So they, in a way, they have the leverage. They don't completely have the leverage because they could still completely ignore them and he can't do shit. But in a way, he kind of, if you want to call it bluff leverage, in a way, he's not really bluffing, but he is bluffing, if you get what I'm saying. So that's really cool.
萩野栄一殺しの石原さん。
Oh.
萩野の遺書に全て書いてあったぜ。
He still has the note.
そしてその遺書は今もあんちゃんが持ってる。あれが札や新聞社に流れりゃてめえら懲役は確実。
Yeah.
得意だろうな。
Mm-hmm.
暮らしはきっと楽しいぜ。さあどうするよ。
Can't do shit.
どうしてここに。
Can't do
あん
shit.
ちゃんに頼まれてな。
あんちゃんに。
まあ落ち着けよ。全部話すからよ。
少年院に戻れ。あんちゃん。頼む。
Where the hell has he been hiding that note? That's what I want to know.
キャベツを助けてやってくれ。お願いだ。アホか。てめえの体もろくに動かねえくせに。俺たちの心配なんかしてよ。でもなんでジョー一人で。
一人で十分だろ。だからじゃんけんで決めた。
じゃんけんで決めた。で負けたのか。ついてないね。ほんと。
うよ。負けてここに来たんじゃない。勝ってきたんだ。
孫が平気でできる男になれとあんちゃんは教えてくれた。じゃんけんで出しやすいのは力の入ったグーだ。マリオとスッポンは勝とうとしてためらわずパーを出す。ジョーはそこを見抜いていた。
証拠が桜木の手にあるんじゃ。やむをえん。君ももう下手に動けまい。移動届を出したらどうだ。私もしばらくここには顔を出さないように。
Yeah, bitches. Fuck out of here.
ジョイト兄さん、ボクシングで稼ぐ気はないかい。KO 勝ちで20ドル、判定で10ドル、負けたって5ドルはもらえるよ。どうだい？
すっぽんのやつ、勝手にどこ行きやがったんだ。
こんな坊やがボクシングをね。あんた強いんだろうね。
何言ってんだよ姉ちゃん。こいつはな、湘南特賞の喧嘩番長。
何？
あそこでこいつの右に出る者はいないんじゃ。
湘南特賞。
てめえ勝手に何言ってやがんだ。
Hey honey, it is okay?
Sure.
Okay, いいわよ。今度の土曜日、立川の米軍基地まで来な。
よっしゃー、やったぜマリオ。
Okay, this anime is taking a turn I never expected.
とっくに治ってるよ。しばらく使ってねえんでうずうずしてたところだ。
そっか、なら大丈夫だな。マリオマリオ。
I have no experience, man.
なんだよ。なんなんだよ。何やってんだよ。俺。ちくしょう。せっかくここまで来たってのに。負けられっかよ。
This is the real deal, bruh.
このままじゃ20ドルどころか5ドルになっちまう。
やっぱり分かってなかったのか。ウィナーテイクオールの意味。
どういうことだおっちゃん。
ウィナーテイクオール。ファイトマネーは勝った選手の総取りってルールだ。つまり負けた方には一銭も入らない。
そんな冗談じゃねえ。こっちは帰りのバス代もないんじゃ。マリオ。
I think she recognizes that he's still injured.
やめろよ。勝負はもうついてんじゃねえか。レベル。
Wow. Who the hell just threw their shoe? Oh, the lady.
いい加減にしな。弱いもんいじめてそんなに楽しいかい。なんなら私が相手になるよ。
すまねえマリオ。俺のせいだ。
まともなパンチを一発も当てられなかった。お前が悪いんじゃねえ。
負け犬同士傷の舐め合いかい？特徴で右に出る者はいないって言うから期待してたのに情けないね。それでも日本の男かい？右手もろくに使えない状態であの GI に勝てるとでも思ったのかい？
なんだってマリオ、お前。
ガキが言い気がってるんじゃないよ。
てめえに何がわかる？アメコのパンパンやってるてめえに何がわかるってんだ。
That's a bit harsh.
それ持ってとっとと帰んな。
何？
男ってやつは意地張ってりゃ一人前だと思ってやがる。私はもう見たくないんだよ。日本の男がアメリカに負ける姿なんてさ。もっと強くなって出直しておいで。
あんたに借りは作らねえ。この金は必ず返す。
当たり前だよ。私はリリー。10倍にして持ってきな。
完全な敗北だった。傷ついたのはマリオだけではない。リリーと呼ばれる女も自分が撃たれたように感じていた。一方的な負けは悲しみと辛さを4倍にも8倍にもしてしまう。喧嘩とボクシングの大きな違いを思い知ったマリオだった。
If this anime turns out to be about boxing, it's goated, bro. Bruh. I'm looking at this anime right now, and I'm just like, where's this anime going? Like, the story just took a turn I didn't expect. I'm all in, bro. I'm all in. Let's get it. All right, so the escape was... It was good. It was good, man. I have to say, it was very good. It was very good. Caught me off guard. What can I say? It caught me off guard because I'm just like, okay, where are we going from here? I thought it was going to be like a pursuit and, you know, them getting caught again, because I've just gotten used to them there's no hope beyond. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever they try to do, something always backfires. But they actually escaped. So I got to give them props for that. They did their thing. You know what I'm saying? So now they're out, and it seems like this I think this is something that actually happened in real life, because I saw this in Ip Man. Also, this was a thing where they invited Japanese to come on the army bases and fight them in boxing. Like, this is like, I don't know if it's the I saw this in Ip Man too. Ip Man also, and I've seen it in some other anime before. I don't remember, where it's just like Americans kind of look down on the Japanese as weaker boxers and stuff like that, and it's totally understandable, because I don't know, you know, I don't know, because I don't want to say that, you know, Japanese usually they're built different, you know what I'm saying, and Americans, I don't know if they just have access to better equipment. I'm pretty sure it's a lot different today, but it's like I don't know what that was about. Why were they trying to prove themselves? I'm guessing because of the I don't know if it's the Korean War. I don't know. I don't want to speak like I know about this stuff when I don't. I just want to know from a historical perspective, because when I usually say stuff like this, you guys usually come through for me. So what I want to know is that something that actually happened in real history? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it must have, because in more than one instances I've seen this happen or portrayed in whether it's a movie or anime. So I'm wondering if this is something that actually happened in real life. Like, I've never actually looked up the history of it, but more than likely. So if you guys have like a brief history that you can tell me of why this was happening, or why Americans were inviting like Japanese, is it because of the whole karate is it the whole, kung fu versus, American karate, or whatever the situation is that what it's about? Like, I don't know what it's about. I don't know why it happened, or just give me a brief history lesson about that so I can have that in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Provides good talking points about certain things. But just let me know in the comment section what's the history behind that, because I don't know what it is. And usually I don't like really looking up stuff like that. Not that I'm lazy, it's because I try to stay away from things that have anything to do with, if it's something that I'm going to watch in the future, or something I'm watching currently. I try to stay away from it because it might spoil things. Not to say that it will, but it might. So I try to stay away from researching a lot of this stuff, because I don't want to spoil myself about anything. Even if it's not about the show, things about the show might come up because I'm researching it. So that's why I don't do it. So that's why I ask you guys to put it in the comment section for me, so I can have a brief rundown of what it is. So in these 2 episodes, we got to see the Daring escape. They escaped well. It was really good. 3 of them got left behind. Soldier, I'm getting used to the names now. Soldier, Cabbage, Uncovered was left behind, and they were being treated really badly. Of course, Ishihara is just a bitch, so he's gonna do that. So the other thing that when it comes on to what's his name, the doctor, I can't remember. I think it's Suzaki. I think it's Suzaki. Then we have Setsuko is the nurse, right? So I'm trying to remember the names. So when it comes on to what's going to happen now, because I'm glad that, not necessarily glad, I don't want to say I'm glad, but I'm definitely happy that he went back to make sure that those guys were okay, and to go back with leverage. You know what I mean? I don't think that Sakuragi has that note. I don't think he still has the note. I think they don't know if he still had the note or not. So, we had a flash forward. I think something is going to happen. I still don't think they're out of the woods yet. I think this is just a brief intermission from what's going to be on the tail end of this series, because I think one way or another they're going to get recognized, or something of the sort. And I think Ishihara is going to come back into play, and also the doctor is going to come back into play. So I don't know if they're going to meet up. I don't know if this is like the turning point of the anime into something else, but that would be great. But I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to the whole prison thing and all of this other stuff. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that comes back into play, and this is just like a brief intermission or something like that in the story, of sorts. You know what I'm saying? More of like a slice of life after they escape. You know what I'm saying? But if they're going into a new narrative of boxing and stuff like that, I'm for it also. So yeah, man, great, incredible things Rainbow is teaching us here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving it. I like their dynamic. I love the friendship. You know what I'm saying? In life, you can only hope that you meet a couple of people that's like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not very many people when it comes on to during your lifetime of being on Earth. You know what I'm saying? If you're around to see, at least 40 years on Earth, you'll probably have about 2 really good friends. You know what I'm saying? Even throughout your entire life, if you go to school, work, whatever, you're mainly going to have acquaintances. But to have friends like this, close friends, people who can wake you up in the middle of the night for, for help and stuff like that. Like, you're not gonna find many of those throughout your lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate how anime kind of highlights that stuff, and I think more people should watch anime because of that reason, because they highlight a lot of things that you don't necessarily think about on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love about anime. There's always a story. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say always, but for the most part, most of the anime that you guys have suggested and that I've watched even before I started doing reactions, I've always had a message, a good message behind it. Even, well, except Dragon Ball Super. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep using that as a reference because I think the mangaka Toriyama just decided no. No more. He just decided, you know what, my shit is popular, let's just make him fight more people. Amen. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, appreciate you guys for tuning in as always, man. Looking forward for the next 2 episodes. Of course, have a long session ahead of me, and now we're seeing brighter days, so it's not so depressing. There's more hope on the horizon, so I can continue to watch today. I'm planning to actually finish watching the entire series today, like literally. Like I told you guys, like I started reacting at about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not planning to finish until about maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. By the time I get there, I should be done. Of course, I'm gonna take a couple of breaks, of course, to eat and bathroom and stuff like that. But in any case, I just wanted you guys to know how much I appreciate you guys, and that's the reason why I do stuff like this. Like, I will stay up and I will get stuff done, because there's other stuff that I do during the daytime, and then I'll take a nap, and then I do a long session of recording, because I want you guys to understand something. Like, I'm doing this because I enjoy it, and I'm also doing this so you guys can have, see that, resonate with someone, and have also a different perspective on what you may have seen somebody else react to. Because I know most reactors out there don't give you guys a perception of what you're watching, like, or a different perspective on what they watch. They just like, okay, this is great, we laugh, we cry. They do a review for like less than a minute, and then they say bye, and then next episode. And the thing about it is that what I don't like about those reactors is that they don't provide any substance to what they're watching. They're just like, oh, you're here for my reaction, you're not here to hear what what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not here. That they treat their audience like idiots, and to be honest, their audience acts like idiots, because they should demand more from people who react to this stuff. They should demand more, but they don't. It's just like, oh, I'm just gonna be here for like 8 to 10 minutes, we're good. I just want to see if you reacted the same way that I reacted to what happened in the anime. And that's fine if that's what it's about. That's fine if that's what you enjoy. I'm not bashing you for liking that. But the reason why I believe that I don't blow up for certain things that I've watched in the past and stuff like that, I see the series that actually blow up on my channel. Like, Ippo is huge on my channel and stuff like that. And I understand that people don't want this much perspective. They don't want it. They don't want to sit with me for 30 to 40 minutes on a video talking about this and giving you my perspective on life and drawing parallel situations from the anime into real life. Most people don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And I completely understand. But I think one day, the reason why I keep doing this is because I believe one day people are going to realize the value of my channel, and the algorithm is going to take off with my channel, and that's what I believe. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't, but I'm remaining hopeful. So appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and comment on the video. Let me know what you think about this anime up to this point when you watched it. Of course, don't spoil me on anything, and I will catch you guys later, man.